Hello, everyone. Welcome to my online course on digital technology and terrorism. I'm your course convener, Ali Abdullah Wibisono. Digital transformation, i.e., the integration of technology into all areas of life, intrinsically changes how organizations and individuals accomplish their objectives. Everything from businesses to personal habits has been impacted by digital transformation. This is also the case with terrorist organizations. As they adopt digital technologies, their methods of survival, their operations also changed. Terrorist organizations increasingly move at the cellular level rather than hierarchical organizations. They tend to conduct their attacks locally, but the network and the reach out is global due to the use of digital technology. So, the digital transformation can be a double edged sword. It benefits benevolent, ordinary users, but also it empowers criminals as well as other offensive operators. Weaponization of new technologies by non state actors has long been on the agenda of policymakers. Recent advances in artificial intelligence and autonomous systems promise to facilitate early detection and prevention of terrorist threats. But terrorist and violent extremist groups have also begun to use these same technologies to mobilize members and sympathizers, plan and carry out attacks. With the increasing ubiquity of artificial intelligence, how are new technologies changing the landscape of terrorism and counterterrorism? What are the main threats that could emerge from terrorism that leverages or utilizes new digital technologies? Terrorists are using artificial intelligence such as ChatGPT, drones, and biometrics. Terrorists have also used these instruments to carry out attacks. Experts predict that the use of artificial intelligence for crime, including the creation of deepfake videos to create disinformation that polarizes society and deepens hatred, will grow in the future. And then there's also a high probability that in the future, violent extremist organizations will use technological advances in the agricultural industry to carry out catastrophic attacks that increase food insecurity and create economic losses. Globalization will exacerbate the implications of these attacks because of the interdependence between the economy and the agricultural sector. Finally, in the next 10 years, augmented reality tools will provide terrorist groups with the opportunity to collaborate across borders. Technologies such as smart glasses can facilitate users to combine digital images into real world environments. This augmentation can facilitate terrorists to interact digitally as if they were meeting in physical space. Our thinking about the next terrorist threat should not be limited by what has gone before, because while existing methods and weapons will be used again in the next attack, terrorists will seek to exploit any opportunity to develop new methods. In this case, the most likely next method is a remote attack, possibly using weapons of mass destruction. Why do we think in this direction? Because as long as terrorists can use, exploit extremist views of the end of times or apocalyptic worldview or millenarian beliefs to fulfill their own predictions of famine, drought, and genocide, then it is likely to happen. Families in Indonesia have also carried out suicide bombings armed with end of times ideology. While most future terrorist attacks will continue to use small arms and improvised explosive devices, these weapons are available and still reliable. Terrorists will also exploit any opportunity to develop new and more remote attack methods, especially unique weapons of mass destruction that facilitate spectacular mass casualty attacks. So, in this introductory course, we will learn how innovation is part of terrorist movements and how digital technologies become part of the indispensable utilities in the hands of terrorist organizations. This is a non credit course. You will be facilitated with learning videos and materials in the form of texts and references, and you are also be able to evaluate your understanding through the quizzes that I have also provided in each of the sections. There are 3 sections in this course. The first section focuses on the types of digital technologies that have so far been exploited by terrorist individuals and organizations. Participants are expected to understand the digital technologies that have so far been exploited by terrorist individuals and organizations, and the role they play for the continuation of terrorism. The second section discusses the extent to which terrorist activities in cyberspace facilitate their purposes and the extent to which terrorist cyber activities pose a serious threat to countries in the world. Finally, the third section, it discusses the national and international policies that have been and are being implemented to address terrorist activities in cyberspace and how to measure the effectiveness of these policies. Each session is equipped with learning videos, reading materials, and quizzes for evaluation. I hope you enjoy our sessions in these online modules and do not hesitate to contact me if you have anything you need to discuss.